Hey, 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 you guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. Take this journey with me today. Come on in, come on in. Super excited for today and today's message. You guys, listen, y'all come on. Let me let y'all come on in here first because, listen, I got some things that I want to say to you guys. And I just believe that this word is going to help break some things up for you. You know, a lot of times as we're going through the things of our life and we're going through different situations and different seasons, we find ourselves what? Stuck. You know, there's a saying that says stuck like Chuck, right? I don't know who this Chuck is that's stuck, but I hope he gets unstuck. Well, today I want to talk to you about fasting your way to destiny. So y'all come on, let me share with you how you can fast your way to your destiny. Because the reality is the thing separating you from destiny is you. And so you got to figure out what it is in you, what it is around you, what it is in your situation or your circumstance that is preventing you from getting to the place of destiny. So when I think about it like this. Sometimes, you know, you may have a slow draining sink, right? The sink is slow draining, the water's running, the pipes are there, everything that needs to be in place is in place, but for some reason, it's draining very, very slowly. Like very slowly it's draining. Very slowly the water is coming out. The water's coming into the sink, but it's moving out very slowly. Well, the reality is it's moving out so slowly because there is some blockage. There is some clogging. And a lot of times in our lives, spiritually and physically, there's clogging that's slowing our progression down. What are some things that can clog us? Well, listen, pride can clog us. We're feeling real prideful now, y'all. Pride comes in a variety of forms. And y'all may say, Dr. V, I don't have pride. We all got some pride. We all do, right? But sometimes what happens is that pride begins to grow and it gets in the way of us doing things that God tells us to do because it hurts our pride. So instead of something that hurts our pride, we feel away. And so we feel in a way, and because we're feeling away, we behave away. And then God can't release some stuff. He can't do some stuff. He's got to hold some stuff up that he had in store for us because our pride got in the way. Y'all listen, my destiny is way too great to allow my pride to get in the way. And one of the things that I know is that he is quick to show me me. Quick to show me when I'm out of order, out of line, out of whack, like he'll get me all the way together. And we need to be able to be gotten together. But sometimes the stuff is so deeply rooted. Like we literally have gotten so deeply rooted in a thing that the only way that he's able to break us free is through fasting. Fasting allows our flesh to get out of the way. It begins to create a level of humility in us that we need. It begins to get us out of the flesh and into the spirit. So you got to do some things only come out through fasting and prayer. Even the apostles discovered this. You know, they tried to cast demons out of a man, and the man, they couldn't come out, and the man went to Jesus and said, you know, I even came to your apostles, your disciples, and they couldn't get it out. What's going on? And Jesus said, you know, come out. And they came out, and the man was set free. And so the apostles asked Jesus, well, Jesus, what? Well, we did the same thing and it didn't work for us. Why didn't it work for us? He said, some only come out through fasting and prayer. See, fasting and prayer allows God to do some things that he might not be able to do because your flesh is in the way, your disbelief is in the way. And so you got to get that stuff out of the way. How do you do that? Through fasting, through praying, meditating on the word of God and watching God strengthen you in the areas where you are weak. You know, the word says that when we are weak, he is made strong. It's when we're at our weakest that he's at his strongest. So if you find yourself in the place and you feel like, listen, I'm as weak as I can be, I'm as low as I can go, I can't go any further down, and you're in a perfect place for God to perform a miracle in your life. Starting tomorrow, we're doing our 21-day fast. We're doing our 21-day fast. Forward focus 21 days to set focus and propel you into destiny. I just shipped some books off today. Listen, you got to get your copy of the book. If you don't have a copy of the book and you want to participate in the fast, put book in the comments. Put book in the comments. I'll get you the information so that you can order and we can get you going. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Beautiful. Great morning, great morning, great morning. Well, now it's officially afternoon, but you know what I mean. I'm so glad to see you. We're getting ready to go into this fast. Now, mind you, we did the fast, the 21 days leading up to resurrection, right? But now we got 21 days leading up to Pentecost. God told me that whoever just book in, put your name because you're in a group, so I can't see who it is. Okay, so make sure you put your name in because I can't see who you are. Okay. Listen, I gotta listen to the GPS, but mm, mm, mm. So sometimes we need to get in that place so we can hear God clearly. Now, let me tell you what God told me about what's getting ready to happen at Pentecost. He said at Pentecost, there's going to be an outpouring of his spirit like the likes of which has not been seen in decades. There's going to be an outpouring of his spirit, the likes of which hasn't been seen in decades. I'm talking about decades. A decade is a 10-year period. He said, I haven't poured out my spirit like this in decades. And the reason that he's doing it is because there is a move, a revival that is taking place. And God needs some people who can have that supernatural strength, that supernatural power to navigate what's getting ready to happen, what we're getting ready to encounter. So in order for us to be ready for that, in order for us to be able to contain that power, in order for us to be a vessel that he can use mightily, I'm not talking about just using, because he can use anyone, but I'm talking about a vessel that he can use mightily. This fast is particularly significant. You know, I said, God, what is it? What is it that you desire of me? What he said, listen, I need you to be as transparent as you can be, as real as you can be, as open as you can be to the people so they can see your journey, so that they know, listen, this thing is not just for the people who have got it all right, their lives are all perfect. No, this is for the people who are literally on a journey that is a challenging journey. It's a hard journey. You don't know if you're going to make it through the journey, but you know that you're on the journey. So God is looking wherever you are in the journey. God desires to take you to the promised land. He desires to take you to the place of destiny. That's why I said fasting your way to destiny. Listen, this fast is designed to get your heart right, your spirit right, your being right, your body right, for you to step into destiny. A destiny that has been yours before you were ever conceived in your mother's womb, but you have not been able to quite get to it. You've been like that slow draining sink, like it's been dripping, like it's kind of coming out, but it's not really flowing the way that God needs for it to flow. Well, this is the season for you to get unclogged. Fasting allows your heart out of your mind, out of your body, so that you can be clear and ready for what it is that God is doing in your life. All I can tell you is this: I'm in great expectation of what God is getting ready to do at Pentecost. I'm in great expectation of what God is getting ready to do at Pentecost. I believe with everything in me that the outpouring is going to be exactly what God said. And I think it's going to be so powerful and so supernatural. It is going to sweep the world. Literally, all over the world, internationally. You're going to hear stories and testimonies of healings, miracles, signs, and wonders on that day. And there's a reason. You know, we've lost our faith and our confidence in miracles. We've lost our faith and our confidence in the people of God because we've had some bad apples. Some things have not gone right. Some things have not gone well. We've been disappointed because we put our hope and our trust in man or woman instead of our hope and our trust in God. See, when you put your hope and your trust in God, then it doesn't matter what people do. People don't stop you from following God. They don't. We stop following God because we get disappointed because we had expectations of people. And the thing that I've learned about expectations, and some people say, oh, I just don't have any expectations. Well, I think that's a little sad, right? You can't have any expectations. I approach expectations like this. I approach expectations and I believe for the best. But even if it's the worst, I'm not destroyed, right? Because my hope and my trust is in God. And anything that God allows has purpose. And anything that God allows will work together for my good. So I never lose. That's why my biggest, one of my favorite songs that I always sing is all I do is win, 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 no matter what, because that's what I do. When you understand who you are in God, you can have expectations and still know that God has got it. So I'm not going to stop having expectations. Not going to do that. I'm going to expect the best, but even if it's the worst, it's not going to move me. It's not going to deter me. It's not going to stop me from believing God. Listen, it is what it is because God is a God of choice. He gives everyone choices. Everyone has free will. Everyone gets to choose what they do, how they respond, how they receive things. Like everyone gets to choose. And when we understand that, for real, then we'll stop getting so frustrated with people and how people move that it causes us to stop believing God, who he says very clearly, my word will not return to me void, but it will accomplish everything that it is sent forth to accomplish. Now, I know for me, this fast, this is serious. Now, people have asked me, well, what are we fasting? What are the instructions? This is the instruction. Seek God. Seek God for what you fast, right? You can do what's called a Daniel fast, which is really not a Daniel fast, but it's called that, right? You can do a Daniel fast where you have just vegetables and fruits, and all natural fruit juices, vegetable juices. Okay. You can do a Daniel fast. You can do a modified Daniel fast. Like you may need to modify it. You can do a fast where you only do juice. It's an all juice fast. You can do an all water fast where all you drink is water. You can fast a particular thing. Like you may decide that you're going to fast meat. Now, in a straight Daniel fast, you can't eat bread, right? But let's say you're fasting meat, then you can eat bread and vegetables, right? You can fast sweet. You can fast not even a food group or food, but you can actually fast television, movies, music, something that you enjoy. Now, it's not a fast if it's not a sacrifice for you to do it. If there's no sacrifice, you're not fasting for real, okay? So once you hear from God what to fast, then the next thing is, God, how do I fast? What's my time frame? Your fast can be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the 21 days. Your fast can be from sun up to sundown, right? For the 21 days. Your fast can be modified. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. Do not fast from sundown to sun up, because especially not if it's food. Come on, y'all. You sleep the majority of that time. There's no real sacrifice in there, okay? So listen to God. Decide what the fast is going to be for you. If you haven't joined the Forward Focus group, put group in the comments with your name, and I'll make sure that you get the link for the group so that you can go join the group. I'm going to be doing some stuff in the group concerning the fast so that you will be able to stay updated and stay there and understand what's going on. I'll be doing the devotions there daily at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Sunday. So I'll be doing that so you'll be able to get the devotion for the day. But if you don't have a physical copy of the book, get the book. When you order the book today, I send you the ebook. So you'll get the ebook so that you'll have the ebook so that you'll be ready to go when it's time for you to do the fast. If you've ordered your book and you haven't got your ebook yet, I'm sending the rest of them out today when I get to the house. So just know that it's coming. 21 days. Listen, Forward Focus 21 days to set focus and propel you into destiny. I'm here for it. When God unleashes, pours out, disperses, dispenses the supernatural dispensation on Pentecost, I'm here for it. I don't want to miss anything. So I don't want you guys to miss it either. Let's get ourselves together. Let's get our hearts and our minds and our spirits in the condition that he needs it in so that when he pours out his spirit, man, we're able to receive it, intake it, and not implode or explode as a result of the outpouring. Look, I'm super excited about this fast, and I'm super excited about you joining us on the fast. So if you want to join us on the fast, put Forward Focus 21 in the comments, and I'll make sure you get the group link and the information. If you need the book, put book, and I'll make sure you get the book. But I definitely encourage you and implore you to take the journey. It's going to be worth it. Now, I'm getting ready to go back in the backwoods. Y'all, I'm in the backwoods, but I'm going to go in the backwoods. So I'm getting ready to get off here. But know that I love you to life and life more abundant. Be blessed.